now, 27 Storm Track weather with Chief Meteorologist Cameron Hopman.
Well, that heavy snowfall has moved in. It's all thanks to a core of low pressure near Minneapolis, pushing further off to the east. But we're watching not one, but two rounds of low pressure that are going to affect our neck of the woods over the next 24 hours. So first, we'll focus on that one near Minnesota. That will continue to push eastward throughout this evening. As that occurs, we'll continue to see this first wave of snowfall roll through southern Wisconsin, bringing heavy snow and, yes, accumulating snowfall as well. You can already see, however, the back edge of that system starting to make itself seen across parts of Iowa, Minnesota. Slowly, we will see that snowfall taper off later on this evening. Right now, however, we are in the thick of it. Heavy snowfall coming down across much of southern Wisconsin, Portage, Madison, Janesville, likely seeing the heaviest of that snow right now. It is coming down, folks. Look at this. This is our Constellation camera. This is East Washington Avenue. The Capitol building is supposed to be right around here. We simply cannot see it. Visibility has just tanked because of the heavy snowfall, the strong blustery winds getting up to around 15 miles per hour. Currently, we're dealing with a light fluffy snowfall, but as we move into tomorrow's chances of snow and we get to that second core of low pressure system I mentioned earlier, that is when we could see more of a heavier, more wet snowfall headed our way. So, winter weather advisories remaining in effect through 6 o'clock in the morning on Saturday for the entire state, essentially. We'll continue to see those snow chances persist throughout this evening. This is 9 o'clock at night. Between 9 and midnight, we could see some of that snowfall taper off, that initial burst pushing to the east. Then it's around midnight that round two gets underway. You see this line of snowfall extending back towards Prairie du Chien. That secondary low I mentioned, that's going to swing up the Ohio River Valley over the next 24 hours. As that occurs, it's going to generate additional chances of snowfall in this kind of zonal line that's going to be on a trajectory from Green Bay down towards Prairie du Chien, bringing additional snowfall values to parts of central and south central Wisconsin throughout our Saturday morning. So how much snowfall are we looking at? Well, much of the model data is starting to at least coming to agreement, at least some of that agreement. We're seeing numbers much closer to 2 to 5, 6, 7 inches. Some model data still not jiving quite yet, but the majority of our models showing about 3 to 6 inches for the southern half of the region, including Madison, north of Madison, potentially 6 to 8 inches of snowfall. That snow got underway in spots as early as 4 p.m. earlier today. Will last until about our lunch hour tomorrow. After that, however, we go from 29 Saturday to 20 Sunday. Look at afternoon highs on Monday. 4 on Monday, down to -12 that night. By Tuesday, a high temperature of just 6 with wind chill values well below zero each and every one of those nights as temperatures dip below zero as well across southern Wisconsin.